Hello, my name is Idris Oladipo. The title of my presentation is Rethinking Teacher Professional Development at Basic Education Level in Nigeria for the New Digital World. I am from the Universal Basic Education Commission. I work directly with the Instructional Technology and Innovation Unit. I'm also a technical staff of the Digital Resource Center at UBEC. Introduction. Quality teachers are critical to the success of any education program, hence the need for continuous teacher professional development. Global digital transformation has made imperative the need for the adoption of newer approaches and digital innovation for professional development of teachers, as they are at the heart of the response to recover learning losses from COVID-19 pandemic-induced education crisis. As society continues to adapt to new teaching and learning approaches to build back better, careful consideration must be given to effective teacher professional development practices to ensure that teachers are better equipped, prepared, and supported to play an active role in the new world of learning and help to build back better. The Universal Basic Education Commission (UBEC) has been a major driver of teacher professional development within the basic education subsector in Nigeria. 10% of the UB Intervention Fund, which is the 2% CRF, earmarked for teacher development. This is to ensure that the quality of teachers and managers in public schools is improved and brought to compete with global counterparts. Despite a laudable effort, there are inhibiting factors impeding the adoption of instructional technologies and innovative pedagogical approaches in teacher professional development in basic education service delivery in Nigeria. The paper therefore provides an exposition into the innovation and instructional technology efforts of the federal government of Nigeria in teacher professional development within the basic education subsector through UBEC, and therefore offers a path for the adoption of online teaching technologies, innovative and inclusive pedagogical approaches for the improvement of teacher professional development for basic education service delivery in Nigeria. The Fourth Industrial Revolution and implications for basic education. Industrial revolutions IR are born out of rapid development in science, technology, and community culture with the aim to improve the human race. Earlier in 2020. The introduction of water and steam engine is one of the characteristics of Industry 1.0. The introduction of superior electrical technology is a focal characteristic of the second industrial revolution. The third industrial revolution ushered in the use of electronics and information technology. That was when we first had microcomputers. And lastly, Industry 4.0 is the era of smart machines, storage systems, and production facilities that have the potential to autonomously exchange information, trigger actions, and control each other without human intervention. The Industry 4.0 technologies continue to redefine educational practices as well as the nature of jobs that are available now and those that our children will take up in the foreseeable future. The impacts of Industry 4.0 on education have resulted into what is now described as Education 4.0. This is a situation where man and machines align to create a blueprint for the future of learning. Aleshian and Oladipo 2022. The 9 major characteristics of Education 4.0 are diversity in terms of space and time, personalized learning, free choice, project-based learning, field experience, data interpretation, differentiated learning assessment, learners' ownership, and learners' independence are the 9 major characteristics of Education 4.0 according to Chauvra and Bistroy 2020. The teacher and the new world of learning. In preparing learners for the new world of learning, the teacher must transition into being facilitators of learning beyond their own personal experiences. The new learning ecosystem allows the use of technology to support learners' flexibility in acquiring skills and pursuing passions. Teaching with the expectation that learners will derive value from a broad presentation is a limited teaching model. The facilitation of teaching learning experience that meets learners where they are in their thinking and engagement process is the new normal. Therefore, teaching strategies have evolved to include the new standards in classrooms that operate in remote, hybrid, and in-class scenarios. The teacher and the new world of learning. 2. Some of the teaching strategies that we mentioned in the earlier slide include flipped classroom, where students complete classwork at home and participate in hands-on activities in the classroom. Active learning, a teaching methodology that encourages students to participate directly and learn by doing. Collaborative classrooms, meaning student-centered, shared environment that appeal to tech-savvy visual learners who play an active role in learning. Teacher quality plays a pivotal role in defining learning outcomes. Studies have shown that raising the value added of teachers by one standard deviation would raise student lifetime incomes. It is equally believed that targeted investment in upskilling the global teaching workforce could add more than $4 billion to global GDP due to increased sector productivity. This underscores the importance of investing in teacher development. Instructional technology efforts of the federal government in teacher development. Realizing the tremendous potential of Education 4.0, below are the instructional technology projects of UBEC in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Education and other education agencies. 1. The UBEC Model Smart School. This is UBEC's initiative to reposition Nigeria's basic education sector for the new world of learning. 37 model smart schools are currently being built in the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory. Currently, one mega model school is in place, which was built by UBEC in collaboration with the Korean International Cooperating Agency, KOICA. The school is arguably one of the most equipped basic education schools in Nigeria. It is located in Abuja at Lugbe Airport Road. You can take a stroll down there and check. 109 e-learning centers have also been developed or set up to provide digital learning support to schools in the 109 senatorial districts in Nigeria. Also, a digital resource center has been established to provide technical support, capacity building, as well as serve as resource center for all basic education schools in Nigeria, as well as, but more importantly, the model smart schools and the 109 e-learning centers. The digital resource center will be creating content, multimedia content that will support teaching and learning in UBE schools. Development of an online teacher professional development platform to provide continuous professional development support to teachers. Digital monitoring and assessment of teacher professional development trainees. A digital monitoring app has been developed to monitor teacher professional development trainees across the Federation. The Global Partnership for Education Training for Teachers on Digital Literacy and Remote Learning. This is done in partnership with DRCN and other education agencies in the consortium. Over 45,000 teachers have been trained so far on digital and remote learning. Other special interventions. Sustain Learn at Home project in 36 states and FCT. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, UBEC gave each state the sum of 70 million naira to implement the Sustain Learn at Home project so that learners can learn from the comfort of their homes. Programs were done via radio, TV, and other means approved. Another platform worthy of mention is Ignite, an online teachers resource, Inspire Education, an online platform for all categories of learners, BAMIS, coaching and mentoring application for mentoring and coaching of teachers and facilitators in the basic education service delivery for all project, BESDA. The Nigerian e-learning passport, which was also developed by the Federal Ministry of Education, an online education resource center for learners. Teachers, what are the observed challenges? Several factors have been identified as barriers limiting the adoption of instructional technologies and innovation in the UBE-TBD program. These include, among others, dwindling budgetary allocation to education, slow drawdown of FGN UBE matching grants by states, apparent digital divide among basic education teachers, inadequate modern pedagogic content in teacher education programs, unfavorable nature of teaching learning environment in many basic education schools, poor remuneration and inadequate welfare resulting to lack of motivation and commitment to service by teachers. Conclusion and recommendations. The welfare of teachers must be taken as a matter of national priority. The presidential approvals for the teaching and learning teaching profession should be implemented without delay. The conditions of learning environment should be improved. A renewed commitment by government at national and national levels for teacher professional development should be ensured. States should take more responsibility. The teacher must prioritize upskilling and a deliberate investment in lifelong learning, as well as relevant digital tools that will enhance its capacity for the new world of learning. Teachers must also embrace innovative pedagogies, collaboration with organized private sector and development partners to remedy digital skill gap and observed challenges. Thank you for listening. I will now entertain questions. Thank you very much.